Do you like electricity?
I like a little surge.
But what if it sparks?
Surging Sparks Master Set, the set of 2024, complete with 422 cards.
Including 23 Illustrator Rares. We've got 11 SIRs and 6 gold.
All in this amazing Voltex Special Edition binder. And for the sleeves, we asked you guys voted, and we chose Dragon Shield Sapphire to house these beautiful, beautiful cards. If you want to get a binder for yourself, go to Voltex.com and use code RoCheyVX to save 10% off your order. Time to dive into Surging Sparks. Grass to start off. 2 different executes. An Executor, Durant EX, Scatterbug, Spupa, and Vivillon, which I sometimes like to say Vivillon, which is absolutely not correct. Absolutely not correct. Next page, we have Morlo and Shiinotic, some mushrooms. We have the Anchor, Delmise, Zarude, Capsicid, Relor, looking back at his
little poop ball.
Yeah, he's looking at it. Then we have Rabsca, which is our first deck exclusive right here. Non-Holo Rabsca, Wu-Chin, and then we start our fire type. The Vulpix, Ninetales, and the Fire Paldean Tauros. Keep going. Fire. Next, Ho-Oh, Sunny Cast Form, Victini, Panseer, Simiseer, Larvesta, Volcarona, Oricorio, Sizzlepede, Centiscorch. Fuecoco, and Fuecoco actually came out with the Horizon stamps. That is part of the set SSP, as you can see right there. So yeah, included it. And Crocalor. Skeledirge is next. And then we have 2 different Charcadets, and then an Armarouge and a Cerulege, both fire. Armarouge and Cerulege, both fire right here. And then a Cerulege EX, a Scovillain EX, and a Gouging Fire to finish off the fire type.
Then starting in on our water, we've got the water type Paldean Tauros, followed by Mantine, Feebas, and Milotic EX. And then we've got Sfeel, Celio, Walrein. We've got Shellos, Cryogonal. And then we've got a Black Kyurem EX, Bruxish. We got Quaxly, which as you can see, that the Quaxly has another one of those Horizon stamps. So another little exclusive piece. Followed by our Quaxwell and Quackavall, and then Citadel and Cititan, Iron Bundle, and Chin Pao finishing off the water. Then we go into our electric with the Pikachu EX. That's like the half art Pikachu EX. Then we got Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone. Then we got Rotom, Blitzel, Zebstrika, Stunfisk, Tapu Koko, which is, there's our next deck exclusive with the non-holo Tapu Koko there. Then we go into the Wattrel, Kilowattrel, the Kilowattrel EX, and the Miraidon, finishing off the electric.
Psychic is up next with some Togepi, Togetic, and Togekiss. The full lineup right there. Meryl and Azumarill. Smoochum. We got Latios EX, Latios. And then we got Uxie, Mesper, and Alzoff all on the same page. Kind of cool how they balance that page out. I like when the pages balance out.
Yeah. You don't want one on the next page.
Absolutely. So we got Sigilyph, Yamask, and Cofagrigus next. Esper and Meowstic after that. Sylveon EX right here. Dedenne, Xerneas, Oricorio, Sandygast, and Palossand. Then we have Tapu Lele and Indeedee.
Indeed.
Looks like she's throwing some books. Flittle and Espathra next, Fluttermane and Gimmighoul, and then we start some fighting types.
Starting off the fighting is Mankey, and then Primeape. Then we've got Annihilape. Then we've got the next Tauros, the Paldean Tauros, the fighting type. Phanpy, Donphan, Trapinch, Vibrava. Then we've got the Flygon EX, followed by Gastrodon, Drillbur, Excadrill, Landorus, Passimian, Clobopus, Graplocked, Glimmet, Glimora, and Koraidon finishing off the fighting. And then we'll start our darts with Dino and Zuelas. And then the Hydreigon EX, Shroodle, Grafaiai. And then we go into our Steel with Alolan Diglett, Dugtrio, Skarmory, Registeel, Bronzor and Bronzong, Klefki, Duraludon, and the Archaludon EX. Followed by Goldengo and Iron Crown finishing it off.
Yeah, a few dragons in this set actually. So we have Alolan Exeggutor, Altaria, Dialga, Palkia, Turtonator, Applin, Flapple, Appleton, and Eternatus. So that's like a decent sized dragon set, but it also was part of Paradise Dragono, which was one of the Japanese sets that made up this set.
Don't forget the little
Tatsugiri. Oh yeah,
Tatsugiri.
Tatsugiri is also a dragon. So Tatsugiri EX right here, dragon type as well. Would have been cool if they did some kind of SIR of Tatsugiri EX, but maybe later.
We got the IR.
Colorless next, Eevee. As always, there's like Eevees in almost every set. We got Snorlax, Slackoth, Vigoroth, and Slaking EX, balancing it back out right here. Swablu, Zangoose, Kecleon, Conda artwork, a lot of people's favorite right there. We have Buffalot, Rufflet, and Braviary next. Helioptile, Heliolisk, and Oranguru right here. So, Surging Sparks is actually a pretty big set. We're still
very big. We're still going.
Yep. Tandem Mouse up next, and then Mousehold. Cyclizar EX, Flamigo EX, so 2 EXs in a row. Terapagos, which also has the Horizon stamp right there, so another Horizons card. Amulet of Hope. Babiri Berry, I think I said that right.
Babiri Berry.
Oh yeah, when we're into the trainer cards.
A lot of fun to say this.
Yeah.
Babiri Berry.
And then we go on with our next ace spec into the Brilliant Blender. Then we've got the Call Bell, Chill Teaser Toy, Clement's Quick Wit, Cold Burberry, Counter Gain, Cyrano, however you want to say that. A Deduction Kit. We've got Dragon Elixir. We've got Drazna, Drayton, Duskball, Energy Pro Search, Gravity Mountain, Jasmine's Gaze, Lucia's Appeal, Lively Stadium, Meddling Memo. And then we've got 2 in a row ace specs. We've got the Megaton Blower and the Miracle Headset. The Pasho Berry, 2 more in a row. We got the Precious Trolley and the Scramble Switch, followed by Surfer Bro, Technical Machine Fluorite, Terra Orb, Time, and finishing it off is the Enriching Energy Ace Spec, taking us into our IRs, everybody's favorite part.
Everybody's favorite part, the back of the binder. So starting off, we have the Execute. A bunch of broken eggs on a basketball court.
Humpty Dumpties.
Humpty Dumpties, yeah. Had a great fall. Vivillon up next, looking like a real Pokemon. They got a photo taken with the little bokeh background. I don't know what it's called. We have Shinotic next, the little glow-in-the-dark mushroom. And we have Sunny Castform, but all forms of Castform are on that card. And that's actually a pretty nice card.
It's very
underappreciated, cool. I think, right now. Larvesta, nothing crazy there. Just a little bug laying on a dog bed, it looks like.
In the sun.
The next card is actually a very nice card. The Ceruledge is up there in price too, but it's a very nice chase. It looks really cool. It looks almost like a watercolor painting. Feebas up next, and Feebas actually goes with the Melodic, which you will see in a little bit. So the Feebas is kind of one of those joint arts. We got the Spheal over here rolling off the iceberg.
Hopefully there's no orcas down there.
We got Bruxious next. I like to call that the Jinx fish. It just kind of, reminds me of Jinx in a way. Colorful little fish swimming.
Then we've got the Satitan, Stunfisk hiding in the mud in the bottom of the ocean. Then we've got our Latios.
Latios, that's a very nice card.
Very nice
also
card.
A joint art goes with the Latios that you'll see in a little bit.
Yeah, and it looks like the Mesprit goes with it too.
Almost
like the skyline and everything. Then we've got Fampi, Vibrava, Clobbopus. Very cute card. This is one of my favorites. And then this is hands down my favorite in the set. Maybe one of my favorite cards of all time. Just the Alolan Doug trio with their like, I don't know, their 80s mane. I don't know. It's everything about it is perfection. Then we got Skarmory, Flapple, Appleton, Lazy Slackoth in the middle of that field, Kecleon, Braviary. Then we start with our Full Arts.
Full Arts after that. So the IRs, very nice IRs in the set. Full Arts, there's a couple nice Full Arts in the set, but overall Full Arts I think are a little underwhelming nowadays, especially when you have SIRs waiting for you at the back. But Durant, Scovillain, Melodic looks really good over here. The Black Kyurem EX actually also looks pretty good as a full art, but this Pikachu right here looks awesome. It looks really good as a full art.
Yes.
Actually, personal opinion, Rodney thinks that this Pikachu full art looks better than the Pikachu SIR that we're about to show. I said it.
Yes.
I said it. We have Latias up next. Latias EX. Palisand EX. Flygon EX. Hydreigon EX. Lots of EXs, obviously. Archaladon, Alolan Executor, and Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri, he's mad. Looks like he's
Is he
got
mad?
punked, yeah.
I thought he looked sad.
Oh, mad, sad, I don't know. Maybe, I guess I can't tell emotions. Slaking EX and Cyclizar EX to round out the full art Pokemon. Then we start our full art trainers, which there's only a handful. We got Cyrano. I don't know how to say that, but there he is looking cool. Oh, Clement. I skipped Clement. Clement's quick wit over there. Then there's the Cyrano. We got Drazna X, Drayton, Jasmine's Gaze, Lucia's Appeal, which this is a phenomenal looking full art. And she actually got an SIR that we'll see in a minute. But yeah, that's a great looking full art. And then we have Surfer,
bro.
And then we have Durant, our first SIR, which is a pretty adorable card. Actually,
I like
very
that
adorable card. And in this set, I want to say there's almost no underrated SIRs because the set kind of went crazy. All the SIRs hold a decent amount of value if you're thinking monetarily, but the cards just
at least Pokemon
look most of them look really good. The Melodic EX, like we said, goes with the Feebas. The Feebas is underneath. The Melodic, gorgeous card. Absolutely phenomenal card. And the big chase. Biggest chase that we had of Scarlet Violet
so far.
before, obviously Prismatic. Pikachu EX SIR. Like I said, I like the full art better. I don't think this is anything special to me. You guys can all have your opinions,
I think the full art is cuter.
I think the full art is cuter, yeah.
I even actually like the gold, not to skip ahead.
Yeah.
Skip ahead, but
go ahead.
Yeah. Then after the Pikachu, we've got the Latias EX.
It's probably chase number 2 of the set. Another
Probably.
big card.
Great card. There's a lot of big cards in this set.
Yes,
if you're
is.
looking at it strictly from a value point of view. Then we've got the Hydreigon EX, our Chaladon EX, Alolan Executor EX. Very, very pretty card.
I love the Alolan Executor.
Yeah,
I think that card looks amazing.
Very
phenomenal.
Pretty card. Very pretty.
Yeah.
Then we go into our trainers with Clement's Quick Wit, Drayton, Jasmine's Gaze. She's eating at the little lunch counter there. Then Lycia's Appeal with the little Altaria back there. Then we go into our golds with the Pikachu EX, Alolan Executor EX, Counter Gain, Gravity Mountain, Night Stretcher, Jet Energy, and then finishing it off with the promos from the ETBs, the Pokemon Center Stamp, and
always throw the promos in the back and lots of empty space. So there's probably going to be more deck exclusives coming out later, which they kind of do sometimes, but when they are, we'll add them in. And that's it.
And there you have it, Surging Sparks. Every single one of those pretty little cards.
Amazing set. The set that made Pokemon go crazy. See you next time.